Okay, good. Inti you can't say source of parent stress in parenting. I say you shouldn't for me wa here. Ya maame di ne say gunichi. Ono ade a hye e wogya so. O ade na hye wogya so wo nechi. Ne baketwa so ti siti mu a osu. When so esu, when so pay attention. Esa na utibom because you are managing so many different tasks. Into no one source of stress in parenting is multitasking. Say they beer than your head is spinning because you are managing so many different schedules of uncola. We call piano lessons, we call swimming, we call classes. We are always running around. Into the mere nature of parenting, nankasano, is very stressful. And if you have to multitask, including one kasa schedule, so not just one multiply the amount of stress technically you have to deal with. And I am a minimum so more pre-teens, ni teenagers, no. Ocean for ni year. Okasa crass and ya okasa chere on te wakata na so ni okay na odifu. So sometimes no, even the mere fact is say yam kola no more cultural difference no, because I have said no bebrena yemu bebrena ye wo Ghana, yemu bebrena ye nyi wo Ghana. Into the cultural difference no ewo ho, whether we like it or not. I have said no, they train them in the classroom to be opinionated. Okay, so no so can be. So that is just the culture. They train them to stand for their rights. And into no akolebia waye bibi o kan cross say otimisha we nigga just say, but that doesn't make sense. Now yamonso de Ghana say obi catch say that doesn't make sense. And I say we did what? I have so de nya tem did. Into that culture difference alone no cry no it to me the problem eba. Because ubana catch say mommy this doesn't make sense. We say na we didn't nothing. And when you saw the now here many catch say doesn't make sense. Me the nya say limitry. You know we interpret it differently. But I have said no so na it's just part of the culture to where you stand up for yourself. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. So the culture difference, in training, alone, can bring a huge conflict into, especially in the teens, because at that point, they are training them to be independent. I have said no pempi no kra no niya meta hupa ewo even me practice in hospital and they say akolebi was 16 years old or say I want to be emancipated. And the parents will have to work it out. How do we emancipate our child and yet still support them? Then so Ghana. There is nothing like emancipating your child at the age of 16 or 17. But Ahanomo is part of their culture. So we have to understand some of these things. The conflict, stress, brain. Okay. So when you feel stress, making, normal, but when you begin to feel so you can't cope as a parent, and you say you are inadequate. But no nyoma bi o ho a wonti ase no endu yie se na make the culture difference. Now fe dia wonti bibia se and you are able to you are feeling as if you are not able to cope as a parent. Na niema ekoso around you makes you feel say you are inadequate. As if say you don't have enough resources to deal with it, then it becomes a problem. Then we have to look at, how do we manage all those stresses? Regardless of the source of stresses, in the dynamic of our parent, how do we manage it? We won't lose ourselves, we won't lose our health, especially I know say papa no monso no chafa womu. So the question is, how do we manage all these sources of stresses? We don't lose our health. Now, another reason here, important part says say you're managing it. Say yansheni na yeti sebio yeti and na ho fine na yentumi and raise yan kola no na debia da na screaming and yelling attendidie any I don't care and you walk away. You realize that it will affect the development of the child. It's very, very important to say we have to deal with it. So then at the end of the day, you realize you still have to deal with it. You still have to deal with it until we have to manage it. Okay. Okay. So you share info so at was ya share idea picture ya say what the tape no they are tearing a barbell by because sometimes the dynamics of the parenting I was akula we de me hu nia meye ne biomo ma ye bia me hu nia meye ne bio nti I say okay ono so ne solution ma me fa tape ntare na me ignore na me relax it and I wish for ni so all right you so asenia on ne back store na me pewe so you are not able to set good boundaries about sakola ne benyi na our sense of entitlement say oko bebia o demand so bienja ni oye hina no be attend to them. It's very important to say you betimi manage the stress send ye be ya ye benya ya adwemu fa na yetumi raise yen kwala no in a very healthy manner send be ya